Go live here. Let's see if you're still a bet. Freaking YouTube. Instagram, why are you being so lame? Well, that's no fun. Boop. Leela, OMG. Oh, Georgia, you made it.
I had a Diet Coke that said homie on it today. That's what the can said. Leela is staying up for this.
20-12.
You would lose sleep for us. Little old us.
Hey, Gabby, how do you come up with improv so easily? Just requires a little old contract with the devil. 10 years of talent for an eternity of torment. Supernatural rules. Does the gorgeous Ginger have her own account?
I do, but I don't really post that often. Maybe someday, once I get my tricycle, I'll post again.
Luke Snyder, will you guys Lady and the Tramp a hot dog on live for me? We would do that for our members. Karen!
Harris says you're camouflaging at the bookshelf.
I don't like how Instagram's being this way.
Wow, Princess says you both look so like dad and daughter twins. That's so sweet.
That is sweet for one of us.
I remember the day he took me to my first daddy-daughter dance.
I said, maybe your dad is here. I said, I hope your dad is here because I don't know why he invited me.
Jack is my adopted father. He took me under his wing, and I took him under my head as a father figure. Okay. Georgia says, OMG, I have a one bowl to paint. I thought it was going to be really easy, but this is the hardest design prompt I've been given. I'm going to be up to 3 a.m. doing this.
Gosh darn it.
It's okay. Instagram doesn't care about us anyways.
I know, but it's just sad that maybe they could. Maybe they could care about us one day.
But I bet not today.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't today.
Luke says, do a duet between Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth about Earth Day. But Luke, you ain't a YouTube member. And around these parts, we only perform for YouTube members. So that's for them. And if we want to survive, we have to have you go down on the YouTube membership.
Hey, listen here, we're almost out of water. We're going to shut our water down if we don't pay our bills.
We need to buy ourselves some Twinkies. And in order to do that, we need to get on YouTube Live membership. Dear Bliss says, would you come to Edinburgh Fringe Festival? I would love to. It would be such a dream come true, but we would have to at least break even to make that work. Otherwise, it would just cost us thousands of dollars to get over there.
Yeah, it would ruin us. It would ruin us financially.
Snyder says I'm poor, though. Oh, wait, Luke says that.
Come, Fringe.
I get it. That's okay. Maybe you could convince someone else to ask for what you wanted, then Luke, we get it.
So Zach, why did you almost go live on Instagram at midnight last night? Wrong button. Uh-oh. That wasn't me. I'm being hacked. 86594.
They want me to repent for Jesus, and so I will.
Yeah,
Please forgive me.
We'll turn our life to Christ for our members.
All I have to say are these 3 words. The Pope would have loved to see you at Fringe. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would. And they said, if I get mega rich, I'll fly you guys to Scotland and Edinburgh. That would be so cool. I really hope that happens for you. I'm going to manifest Money, money, money. Money for Lila. Money, money, money. Any thoughts on Nigel, the British exchange student? Did we do something like that? Is that what
It sounds like something we did.
Mother thinks I'm the most handsome is from? It feels like a big callback, but I might be wrong. Nigel,
darling.
Did you guys watch Frasier? Everyone wants to know if we're dating, but no one wants to know what size of shoe we have. Is that not just as important? It's from Road Trip the Musical. Okay, I think we wrote that, right, Zach?
Sounds like us.
Hedvig.
Whoa. Why is this so?
Hedvig. Okay, Noelle finally wants to know what size shoe I am. I'll have you know, it's a 6.
Why is this so big?
And this is the most annoying thing I'll ever say, but I can't fit into kids' shoe sizes. So, what's your flex? Hunty says, an improv bond looks romantic, but it's not always that. And isn't that true? This is my dad. Maybe not by blood, but by intentions.
Maybe not by marriage. Maybe not by law. Maybe not by desire.
But by theory and by choice. Did your podcast end? Nope. It's still around. Can you please improve me, please? No. I can't. I
still love getting kid shoes. Oh, wow. That's lucky.
Oh, yeah. Lila's like me. I want to know your shoe size, eye size, brain size, and height. Ooh, Lex says, unless your POV is PMS, don't PM in the comments. This is my favorite line from Shay. Well, really? That's exciting to hear. I didn't know people had favorite lines from me. Gabby Ghoul says, I have a schoolboy crush on this girl. Well, I hope that's not true. I hope you're an adult. I hope you have an adult crush on me. Because I hope that's how old you are. Anyways, guys, I can't sleep. Can you give me some encouragement? I heard from a Taylor Tomlinson bit that sometimes going to lay on the kitchen floor and then going back to bed helps. I haven't tried it because I don't have the motivation, but some people it's more self-control. Can you vouch for that? Let's see. Georgia, I'm 5'2". My foot size, as I said, generally size 6. Sometimes it's size 3, sometimes it's size 4 in kids. And brain size, well, damn, I don't know. I don't know if you can check that thing. Can you check that thing? Let's see. John Wiles says, I'm going to start my period was the funniest thing I've ever heard. That feels like you're being sarcastic, but I'm going to take that at face value. Ooh. From Ireland, your guys' content just tickles me sides. We're always trying to tickle sides. That's kind of our thing. People are like, what do you hope to accomplish with comedy? And I'm like, we really want to tickle sides.
Karen, are you working every waking minute of the day? We've been on like basically every time. You're like, work's calling me. I gotta work.
Or are you like stalking your coworker? And by lunch, you mean like...
Oh, yeah. Are you unemployed and work means seeing people at work?
Someone asked why I look different. Sometimes I'm ugly, okay? Dear God. God forbid a woman look ugly sometimes. I love y'all. I'd love to go to your shows, but I can't afford it or get there. I'm sorry, Chloe. Zach, do you have any financial aid?
They have financial aid questions?
Someone said that they can't afford shows.
Oh, well, we do free shows on Monday, and sometimes comedy clubs are desperate enough to do that. Zach feels like the guy that judges you when you're tipsy at a party, in a nice way.
Leela says you're not ugly queen ever, but then this person on TikTok just said, but seriously, are you okay? You look different. Who am I to believe? Let's see. Jacob Shelton says, is Shay into medium-looking men with college debt? I'm not against it. Let's see. Jake Grimes. I always play your videos for my cats when I leave for work. Any cat-related content coming into the future?
We'd make some for you. All you got to do is set that join. We'll make all the kitty content
Yeah.
you could possibly want.
Come to YouTube.
You'll do one of your improv songs. I love them all. You got to join the community, then we'll do whatever you say.
We just have to charge a little bit of money so we can
buy more books.
Buy more books. I have to buy infinite books. Infinite books. Your guys' cheese song is definitely my fave. That's great to hear, Sophia. I'm glad the love for cheese is alive and well.
Yeah.
Elvin.
Yeah.
Elvin.
That's fine.
Elvin Presley. You are nothing but a hound elf.
Zach isn't upset. He's just trying to read. Yeah, my reading face is the same as my angry face.
Yeah. What do you guys feel to be your most prized accomplishments? Well, Zach owns a theater.
I have 3 kids.
Wait, Buttercup says Zach's whole different gum chumming one-liner attitude is giving hacker dude in a heist movie. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
We're in.
Jake Grimes said, oh wait, okay. I am a casual enjoyer of cheese. I get that. Georgia says, Zach, I love your wide array of funky shirts that you've been wearing recently. Literally.
Wait, who loves my shirts?
Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia loves your shirts.
Someone called me out for not wearing a hat on a stream. Like, this is going to be a good episode. I'm like, maybe I got to up my due for the show a little bit. Hi, do you have any shows in Canada? Haven't been invited. Gosh darn it. Come in France to do some improv. I want to see it live, please.
I would love to go to France.
Why is Zach married too? I'm not married. You can have kids without being married. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that kind of hardcore?
I did Duolingo for the very first time, and I learned a few French words preparing to go to France someday if we get a show there.
Will the episode still be on Spotify, or is that done? It's done. We're done with Spotify. They're bad company. Everything's on YouTube. YouTube.com/Improv Broadway.
And Phil. I actually don't know how to say it, but it's Frille. Flea. That means woman. And garçon means boy. I didn't know that. Because I've only heard that word used in the context of like waiters. Garçon.
All right, here's a fun game.
Ooh, Leela says Shay's Georgia accent is so accurate, it's mad. Made me feel good, Leela. Made me feel good, so I'm doing the feel good dance. You made me feel good, and you made me feel good, so I'm doing the feel good dance. Adil says, what time is it from you? I'm in Italy, and it's 1 a.m. It is like 4 something for us. Parker says, your guys' improv makes me smile. Thanks for making content. Well, according to Annie, you're never fully dressed until you smile. So you've been naked until you watched our improv content. Think about that. Consider that and think about it. Bryson, he saved my life. A lot of people hate that video. Just like truly don't like it.
And a lot of the guys are named Bryson.
Oh, really?
So like, I didn't save nobody.
That's funny. Let's see. Oh, Jesse Parent.
Jesse,
we know you, you old scamp. I thought I was fancy saying garçon, but I've just been shouting boy in restaurants.
Boy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I had no idea.
Garçon.
It
must be colloquially. Actually, here's a fun game. Okay. I pulled up some untranslated French phrases. Okay. I want you to just try to say them the best you can. So let's try to do number 1 here.
Okay. Il pleuvait des colons ce matin.
All right, does anyone know what that means? I don't. I just pulled them
up. Georgia says Leela couldn't be more wrong about my accent, by the way. Ouch.
Leila couldn't be more wrong about my accent.
Georgia made me feel sad. This is my sad dance. Talk to your sad dance.
Bryson saved my life, guys. Y'all know Bryson saved my life.
Okay, girl in French is fille, boy is garçon, man is homme, and woman is femme. Ugh, I can't believe I messed up my first day of Duolingo. Okay, I've been thoroughly chastised.
Oh, thank you, Gabriella. Thank you very much.
Georgia says my sad dance is pretty hot.
Also, we say Mick also for boys. All right,
Mick.
let's get this other line right here.
Okay.
Number 2.
Je ne sais pas quoi dire. Ooh. I'm trying to remember my other Duolingo things that I learned. Cheval is horse, right? Or is it chevas? Look up horse in France. Oh, and cat is chat.
Chat.
And un is a, and
Cheval.
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 I ride cheval.
Cheval. And dog is, I can't remember. It's like you gotta have a way for me to like play how they're pronounced so I can check myself.
Oh, okay. We can do
Otherwise, that's like, what's the point? Okay, let's see. Whoa, Wonky Donkey's here.
The wonks.
Back at it again. Says Rip Pop Smoke. I mean, Pope Francis.
What are you currently trying to do?
I mean, I call him Papa Smoke. And Lilo says no one cares. Wait.
Bonjour, mes petits Charlie. Je ne comprends pas. Ma chienne est trop petite.
Bonjour, mes petits Charlies. Je ne comprends pas. Ma chienne est très petite.
Who has the better accent?
Hello, my tiny cherry. Oh no, it's cerise. Cerise means cherry. Okay, hello, my tiny sweets. Je ne comprends. Whoa, Papa Smurf.
Wait, why are we RIPing Papa Smurf?
That's what we call the Pope. Popa. Popa Smurf.
RIP Popa Smurf.
Popa Smurf. Popa Batman. Ooh, look, Binscape says, thanks to Cove Security, I no longer have tax evasion charges.
They're our first brand sponsor. We have no idea how well those videos did for them.
Okay, Sherry is light, I guess.
My little lights.
Okay, that's sweet. And then, wait, I forgot to do. What? Leela. Oh, I'm pretty much bilingual. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I can't trust Leela's compliment about Georgia's accent because Leela just is always hyping me up no matter what, and I love it. Never stop. Delusionally support me.
Charlie means honey, kinda.
Honey. Ooh,
I'm so hungry, I could eat Zach Atherton. Don't eat me!
So I was kind of right because I said sweets.
It's kind of like light.
It's kind of like sweets. Okay.
Light is sweet.
And then...
Oh, you can go over here so you can still see it. You
okay.
Just move. Watch how cool this is.
I know, but then you have to do it, and I.
No, you can do it here.
Oh.
Just go here. This is technology fun.
Okay, what was I asking for? Well, wasn't I asking for something? Well, I guess we'll try for Shelly.
Is that it? Is that the French R?
It doesn't have a definition.
Definition?
Definition. Oh, I see. You have to do it on the other side.
Yeah. Gotta swap it, flip it, reverse it. Actually,
no,
here, just,
I don't want to do that. That is so.
You literally click this button.
Georgia says to pronounce the French R, you want to place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. You're pronouncing the G like g, 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 but you hold your tongue there and roll your R's. But it's accurate. Am I doing it? Wait, what did you do?
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, but you're literally like rolling it back to like.
Is that it?
Should I try being more phlegmy?
Is that it?
Kinda.
You're gargling mouthwash.
Gargle song.
How's that? It feels like I'm just being disgusting.
No, that's a great way. Like you're gargling mouthwash. So.
Go. Man, that was okay. Georgia always tells me the truth, rain or shine, kind or kind or disturbing.
Monkey Donkey thinks it's peak.
Peak. Garçon. I'm gonna try and work on that.
All right, we got over 400 people on TikTok. Y'all, the party is over on YouTube at Improv Broadway. Go take a second, hop on. You guys see the widescreen. You get to see a Gap hat. You get to see our blinds. And when you join the community, we'll do whatever you ask us to. It's pretty sweet.
Come on, we can read you a Grimm's fairy tale. They're very scary.
Oh, that'd be fun.
The tip of the tongue on the top of the mouth, while humming, flick the tongue up and down very fast.
That wasn't a tongue twister. That was instructions on how to gargle.
But it could be both.
It could be.
Tip of the mung on the tip of the mouth.
The tip of the mung on the tip of the mouth. And Mitch, thanks for the roses. So kind.
Thank you for the roses.
Mad Parties on YouTube. That's right, Leila.
Mad Party.
I'm sorry you tried so hard. It was lovely-ish on my ears.
Thank you, Georgia. I need to be encouraged if I'm to ever get better. They want us to do the cheese song. The cheese song has the most longevity, I must say. Like, it hasn't had the most views, but I do think it is like what has stuck in people's minds the most.
Yeah. Transcended culture for a month.
Georgia and Leela and Wonky Donk, you old classics.
Whoa, Francesco Billetteri and Ryan Norton, thanks for hopping on YouTube. Hit that join button, get that star by your name, join the party.
Ooh.
No cheese song, they're lactose intolerant.
MH006 says, lower it is gas. Ooh, users numbers hates the cheese song so much. You're not the only one.
A lot of people hate it. A lot of people hate us.
A lot of people hate us.
A lot of death threats.
A lot of people hate us.
You get a lot of letters written in blood.
Yeah. Georgia says, I'm going to France in a few weeks, so I'll give feedback to what some real Frenchies think about the cheese song. Okay, yeah. We did tell you about that one. French lady who saw us in Texas, and she ended up really liking it.
Actual death threats? No, they're implied. When people don't join our YouTube, we assume they want us dead. So, what
was I gonna say? Oh, I do feel like the French lady was like Stockholm syndromed into liking our song because I think her husband liked it and he like played it enough times that she was like, "Ah, yes, I like this.
I like it.
I do like this." Let's see. I'll play it for every garçon at every restaurant I visit. How's that?
So you don't do the throat thing for the G's. It's for So if you're doing anything a little bit on garçon. Classic misogyny. Rosie, I may not know the cheese song. You keep mentioning it, and I'm the most confused. Yeah. Hop on our YouTube playlist and play "Wee Wee I Love the Cheese."
Someone says our songs remind them of VeggieTales songs, and that makes sense because I grew up on silly songs. Oh, Barbara, manatee. Zach, drop a beat. You are the one for me. But it has to be to this song. I'll take you up above.
If you want a beat, I'll get you a beat.
No, Zach, I want you to do it.
But I just gave you a beat, and then you shut it down.
Well, it just had to be to that because I wanted to sing that song. But it's fine. The moment's over.
What's the song called?
No, moment's lost.
You gotta be fast with Shay, or it's gone.
Yes. Francesca Pelleteri. So that made me laugh. You said my last name. Hello from Italy. Oh, Zach, you gotta laugh by being offensive. And those are the best kind of
I showed my French auntie your French songs, and well, she said whatever you're saying in French isn't.
You're telling me je m'appelle isn't French? I beg to differ.
You can't gatekeep your language. We're allowed to say it too.
We're allowed to say cheval. Diet Coke fan again, enjoying a chilled one. Hope
well, howdy. Thanks, Perth Pinoy.
Hey.
Well, howdy.
Howdy. I'll be watching straight after the live stream, depending on when you end, because I'm in England. It's already past midnight. Oh my gosh, Georgia, and you guys are staying up. Would the French translation of "Oui, oui, I love the cheese" become "Yes, yes, j'adore la fromage"?
Georgia, look at
Yes.
you. Did you take French in uni?
Well, she's preparing to go
Did
to
you take
France
French in uni?
past my bedtime.
Yeah, you've got
Wonky.
people to govern, Wonky.
Oh my gosh. I like y'all's stuff. It's good stuff. Fella and filet.
What happened to
Filet.
Craigslist, Doctor? It got muted for some reason. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I re-uploaded it, so it's there. And it's on our YouTube. Any song that hit over 1 million is on our YouTube playlist. I never went to uni. I got taken out of school and got arranged married.
Whoa.
Georgia, what does that mean?
Expound on your lore. That would be cool. Are you royalty?
Shay, how do you pronounce what Wonky Dunk said?
Tomato.
No.
I say tomato.
I also say tomato.
But I wish I said tomato. Can you say hey Prussia?
Hey Prussia.
Is it Prussia?
You have the best speaking voices.
Really? Wow. I feel like my voice is so nasal and annoying.
No, it's charming, unlike mine, which is unbearable on the ears.
Steve-O says, do you watch Whose Line Is It Anyways? I know Zach does. I know that was one of his favorite shows as a young tot.
Not actively. A lot of them don't hold up, but it is a classic.
Alyssa wants us to make a song about her dad getting crushed by a horse in Mexico. And we would be able to do that, but we do have to have it come through the YouTube subscription because we're just trying to pay for our time, pay for Caleb's time. I know it sucks. Money sucks. I wish everything could be free. Truly do feel that way.
Georgia JK, left school at 17, did my keep, then married Rich at 19, so I never had to work again. Then I got 4 jobs anyway. Wow.
What does your husband do? Are you allowed to tell us? And Rosie Melody says, no, I love your voices because they're not too American to sound jarring. That's good. Who has a voice, like, in pop culture who has, like, a jarring American voice? Do you know?
This is like the Kardashians.
Yeah. Emil loves my laugh, and I love soccer and goals, which is in your username. Joey says your mom. What about her?
Lainey Wilson. Hold on, let's see who Lainey Wilson is real quick. From Yellowstone. Voice. Lainey Wilson. What you talking about? Okay. This is what's...
By the way, I've heard in other interviews you were able to do like a not a New York accent, but
a Valley girl.
Yeah, like a little Valley girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like Southern accents are like crazy for you guys.
I guess if I was a Valley girl, this is gonna freak you out. It freaks me out because I don't even feel.
Valley girl.
Valley girl.
I guess you sound like a Valley girl.
I guess it's gonna freak you out. Any West Coaster for me. The Californian accent hurts my poor ears.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Our friend is from Idaho, but somehow the Californian tones have traveled all the way down.
He's the most Californian I've ever heard.
It's crazy. He starts every sentence with yo.
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 Danny, thanks for the roses. That's so nice. All right, let's do some quick housekeeping. 18 concurrent viewers on YouTube, only 10 likes. Let's get that the same. And then 400 people on TikTok. Let's have, set a goal. Let's have 100 of you hop over to our YouTube, youtube.com/improv-Broadway. That's where the party's at.
Georgia says, we have a great life insurance policy, so if he ever dies at work and I get a lovely payout, I'll fund your tickets to the UK to help me through the grieving process. Woohoo!
Georgia, I'm so sorry to say this is incriminating. If anything happens, they may not pay out. These lives are available for the police. I would not be saying that out loud.
Brody says, can you guys make a song about something interesting that happened in Shay's life? Okay. Brody is a YouTube member, so we must do it.
All right, what backing track should we do? What genre? Do you not want to come to the UK? Why do you rat me out like this? Of course we do, but not at the cost of your husband's life. What's your YouTube? It's Improv Broadway. Abigail, it's Improv Broadway. Head on over to Improv Broadway. Oh no, Wonky Donkey, the politician, has connections. All right, what should you want to backing track?
Colby Mike says, okay, I'm here, stinky babies. Give us some of your stinky monies.
Thanks, Colby. We got you in our web.
Jump from TikTok to YouTube. Yes, Kobe. Give us your stinky money.
Ew, your money's so stinky. Throw it away in our bank
Kobe.
account.
You gotta get rid of that stinky money.
It's stinky in your wallet. Throw in our trash can. Yucky.
Okay.
And Denny say from TikTok. Colby,
Hey,
Lamau.
Goatsy.
Goatsy, what's up, Goats?
Oh, Brody.
Brody with the 5 dudes. Bros.
Okay, Danny Hughes, do you think your cats take over the world song will be on Spotify? I think Danny came over from TikTok.
Savannah B from TikTok also. Abigail Dorans. Do you think your cats will take over the world, be on Spotify? No, we hate Spotify. Everything's on our YouTube channel. Everyone take a second. Go hit that join button. Help us get 5 new members today. Whoa.
Ooh, wonky donkey.
€6. How to get away with murder.
How to get away with murder.
Wouldn't that suck if you donated all that stinky money?
You don't want your housey to smell stinky.
Ew, wifey no like stinky money. Give stinky money away.
Ooh, your Venmo makes people plug their nose.
Oh, that's a question, Wonky. Okay, first we got to do. All right, we'll do.
It's Brody because Brody gifted us.
Well, Brody hasn't asked us anything.
They did. They're the one who asked for the song about Shay's life.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No, that wasn't it.
Can you check?
Yeah.
Yep. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Should have made a bet.
Well, here's the thing. I had Brody. Oh, it does have the star.
Yeah.
Nope. I was just 100% wrong. All right, let's make a song about something interesting that happens in Shay's life. And what should the genre of the backing track be?
Let's do another R&B.
R&B backing track. Okay. C minor. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My boyfriend and I have been arguing because he won't pay for YouTube Premium. But it's okay because I've just downloaded
Ba-doom.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One time I went to Park City. Wasn't for pleasure or fun. I went to a bar to start performing to open for Ryan Hamilton. But then I wasn't 21 yet. I was only 18. So they said, no, you can't perform. You gotta go back to the streets. And then I hung out with my fellow performer's wife. And she told me all about her trauma that she'd had since the start of her life. And I never got to meet Ryan Hamilton. You might know him from Netflix. I never got to meet Ryan Hamilton, and I felt so dejected.
She got kicked out at the bar. She said, "What the fugs?" And then she went into window shop some butt plugs because they've got butt plugs in Park City. She never got to see Ryan
and
Hamilton.
Furry butt plugs, furry coats, and furry handcuffs you can buy. It's a store with all real fur, all kinds of clothes made up of real fur.
I can't believe Park City's so expensive. Who would go and what would they want to give? A furry butt plug that they would give. They take out their credit card and say it's
handcuffs. I never got to meet Ryan Hamilton.
No, I never got to meet Ryan Hamilton. But I got to meet Ryan Hamilton because I'm clearly over the age of 21.
Because I hung out with lots of 30-year-old men, and I never got to meet Ryan Hamilton. But I improvised with all those men, and they didn't think to introduce me to Ryan Hamilton.
It's not like we had a personal connection. We just performed after him, we were second. And then we got to ask 2 questions after his set. And then he said, "See you later, I've got to get."
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan Hamilton. If you have a chance to meet him, make sure you're 21. That was fun.
Song was brought to you by Stinky Money.
Thank you.
We got a lot of Stinky Money from Brody.
Oh, no. I just want to make sure we don't miss some. We got them in order.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. So we got Brody, and we'll answer Wonky Donkey's question in a second. We got some stinky money. We got
Okay.
€3 from Denny Hughes.
Thank you.
We got $2.79 from Colby Mike.
Thank you for your stinky money.
We got another €250 from Wonky Donkey. So stinky.
So stinky.
We got £5 from Georgia, who's so tired, and another six euros from Wonky Donkey
Making it rain. Stinky money.
All
Smells.
right. Wonky Donkey says, how would we get away with murder? How would we try to get away with
Okay.
murder?
I
And
love
legal, this is hypothetical. We've never committed a crime. We never would commit a crime. Don't ever use this in a court of law. We would never, ever, ever do it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. How to get away with murder.
Are we singing it, Wonky Donkey?
I think he wants us to say it
Oh.
methodically.
I see. How to actually get away with
How
murder.
would you get away with murder?
Well, first, I might have said this before, but when I was younger, I heard about the crime of stabbing someone with an icicle, and then the ice melts, and I always thought that was pretty smart because then there's no weapon. Can't convict without a weapon.
Can't convict without frozen poison. It's like this poison's liquid. They've evaded us again.
So that's one. Another way that I would probably do it would be to wait for them to die of natural causes and then just kind of be there to still get the satisfaction of them dying, but I don't actually have to murder.
All right, £2 from Georgia Shea. Who would you murder with an icicle?
Interesting. Okay, this is getting scarier because what if they do get killed with an icicle? Again, this becomes cold hard evidence, but let's assume. Who would I? Probably some like rich, like what do they call them? Like those billionaires that you don't realize are ruling the world and like
BlackRock people.
yeah, just some like person that we don't even realize is like the reason that millions of people die, but they're like the shadow government. That's Georgia says, "Would you murder my hub so you can come to the UK?"
Georgia, no.
No.
Georgia, you're a member. You just have to type in questions without money. You don't like. We want money from Colby Mike. We want Jibby. We want all these new people to hit that member. We want you to take that money, and we want you to give presents to your husband, so no one would ever suspect that you would kill him.
Yes, but I would write a book about you killing your husbands. I would name a widow, a black widow after you. Legal advice, say no. Thank you, Wonky. I was about to say yes, we would, but then I was like, no. Wonky.
Colby says, how the stink do I join? You can click the join button up by it, or you can just click the link that's pinned. There's a link that's pinned up there, and just hit that and it goes right to it.
Whoa, Angsty Angstrom says, Zach, you look like a Kmart Ewan McGregor.
Wow.
Say, love is a many splendid thing.
Love is a many splendid thing. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love is just a game. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. That was free. I don't know why I did that for you. You're not a member, but you flattered me a little bit, and that got the engine a revving. Grace Ogle, hey gang, how are y'all emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually?
Just one night. Just one night. You can pay if you can pay.
You can pay if you can pay. In the pay of love.
I'll pay
in the name of love.
Thank you for curing my ridiculous obsession with love.
I guess that answers my question. Angel Kells, before y'all went live, I was watching your videos, and now I'm doing diamond art while listening.
Ooh, hi from Montreal. Guys, was that a pretty good rendition? I made Zach watch Moulin Rouge, and he really didn't like it. Would you say that's true?
Moulin Rouge?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
You did?
I didn't like it because I was like, dang, this is a really good movie. It's just a very fun movie.
And then this is my impression of Nicole Kidman when she's doing the scene. Ooh, ooh, that's pretty good, honestly. I don't care what you say. I think that's very accurate.
Chris Vogel says, hello there. And Ewan McGregor, Hi here. Discount Ewan McGregor.
Wonky Donkey says it feels like you're both slowly losing your minds.
Nope, there's no praise like self-praise, like no praise I know. Wait, I think Nicole appeared on my screen for a second.
Me too.
Chris Vogel, Angel Kells, what's the other? Colby. When are you gonna hit that join button? Get that blue star by your name.
Burke Sifirov wants us to sing 911. We could sing a part of it if you go and join on YouTube.
Yeah, we sure could.
It would mean
368 people on TikTok. Head over to Improv Broadway on YouTube. That's where the party's at. That's where we're reading comments. That's where we're taking requests.
Yes, and it would mean the world to me. Yes, I'm alive.
Psycho Scientist, hello, what's happening? Not much. We're just talking to our YouTube members, dude.
Well, we have someone saying they sing our Grinch song to this day. That's so cool.
Past Christmas?
Past
Post Christmas?
Both a crime and a flatterment.
Hello from Germany.
Baguette and also bread stuffs me till I bathe. I'm dead. We love the cheese. That's great. People love the cheese song on TikTok. That's what I've learned today.
Samantha Kidd, hello, Laugh Pass member. I love you guys.
Hello, Samantha Kidd.
Samantha, welcome to the chat. What's your name? What do you do? What's your passion?
What's your passion?
What's
what do
your
you want from
passion?
us?
What do you want from
We'll
life?
do anything. What do you want?
What do you want to see on the channel, Samantha? What are you hoping from us?
Greets from the Netherlands.
What's your YouTube? It's Improv Broadway, Tylia.
Guys, for everyone asking you for a couple, the truth is it doesn't matter. You're either here for the art or you're here for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can you do a little song? €6 from Wonky Duck. Could do a little song where you incorrectly tell a story from history. I don't care which one.
Yes.
Jack, I'm not Samantha, but I want you to cure this rash that's spreading on my body. We will do that for you. Just hit that join button and we will tell you exactly what you need to do to cure that rash. But in the meantime, we got a song request from Laugh Pass member Wonky Dunk.
And Leela said this before, and I think I missed it. But guys, I accidentally bit my lip yesterday, and I've rebit it 10 times today. It's so sore. I am so sorry. I hate sore mouths because literally our mouths are the innards. It's like gory up in there, you know. So it's hard to, but it's just hard. But they have some mouthwash that'll numb you right up.
Numb you right up.
And it's called whiskey. Just kidding.
Ty, you made it from TikTok.
Hey.
Oh man, Kendall came from TikTok. Hit that join, Jack. Hit that join button. Join the community. Get that blue check mark. Tell us what to do on the live.
Yes, please.
All right, so now we're singing a song about incorrect history. What do you want to do? A country one again?
Country?
Yeah.
About French history?
It wasn't from French history. Can you do a little song where you incorrectly tell a story from history?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Can you please sing a song about my friend Emma? Layla, we would love to. Layla on TikTok. Just go over to YouTube and join our subscription. Because we gotta pay Caleb for his time. He gets logged. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Granola?
What's up? You two still making on the spot. We sure are making stuff up.
China.
What if you break up? Will you keep doing this? Who says we're even together? This is my dad. I remember the first time he breastfed me from his own chest.
You can't break up family.
He forced 2% out of his nipple. Honky tonk.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Amanda? Just came from TikTok. Ooh, and Phoebe, too. Hit that join button. Oh, hey, Parker. Well, there was a man named Georgie W. who chopped down a cherry tree. But there's one thing about that dude that they don't mention in our history. Oh, they say that his teeth were made from wood and horse, but there was one thing that they left out. He didn't die in Delaware. Oh, George W. died from gout. Oh, I'm just telling the history. All right.
I thought so.
Okay. Yep. Well, no, we got to do a better song for it. He gave us 6.
Okay.
All right, here's some more history. Oh, Abraham Lincoln might be on the penny, but there's one thing that don't make too much sense. He was shot in the head by John Wilkes Booth, but I just saw him across by the fence. That's right, A.B. faked his death so he could chop wood. His lover was a lumberman, and he snuck out of his bed when his wife was crying, and the whole town was slumbering.
Oh, hey, Blinky, that man, tall man, he's alive to this very day. And he's married to John Wilkes Booth, and they both got an elixir on earth they could stay. Romance and John Wilkes Booth and Lincoln, and you know that if they blink, you can see them kissing. Yeah, they had a long romance, and if you want to go and see them dance, you can hop down to the local saloon. Abe and Lincoln will see you soon. They look like corpses disintegrated.
All right, that's some good fake history.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Let's see here.
Are y'all ChatGPTing these lyrics? ChatGPT wishes it could come up with John Wilkes Booth and Lincoln have a romantic love affair.
It would violate community guidelines.
Yes.
We don't have. I said fake history. That was all real history.
I wonder if they did ever kiss just a little.
Aaron loved the moves. What country you guys from? We're in the USA.
Aaron, we can move. Wait, Aaron Woodard. Do we know this guy?
No.
Are you
You're
sure?
thinking Woodall.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron Woodard, if you join on YouTube, we'll move whichever way you like.
Y'all, we got 15 minutes in the stream. We haven't had any new people join, and you know what they say. A day without a join means we lose our lives. That's right. There's someone who has a hit on our heads. If we don't get a new member every single day, they will exterminate us and our families. Will you do a show in Australia? That's on our list, but we're gonna have several thousand YouTube members for us to afford it.
All right. Hemi wants us to switch places.
Really,
So
Hemi?
you know what we have to do.
Hemi. All right. I'll have you know we're in a tight little nook that's difficult. So here we go.
You like to see us squirm, Hemi? You little freak.
You little Georgian freak.
Let's see. Guys, can you stay on the live for maybe 2 more hours just to keep me company? Let's get rid of this guy.
Wait, why'd you say that? Does he keep saying weird stuff?
Yep, just twice, but twice is enough.
All right, let's put your timeout. You're in timeout, brother, for being a weirdo. I'm so tempted. Switch back. All right.
Oh my gosh. You're animals.
Oh, that just feels so much better for me.
Isn't that so much better for you? Let's see.
If I had a nickel.
Instagram is always revered to YouTube. What is that?
Probably reversed.
Oh, I see. Okay. Aaron, you love our content. Any chance you could spare a few? What's 4 times 8?
32.
32 quarters. Any chance? Okay, let's see. Sarah says thinking about Alexander Graham Bell trying to explain the phone to his colleagues, but he has a stutter. Okay.
That's a great suggestion.
But
go ahead and suggest that on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. Do you remember the Bryson song? Yeah, it was not that long ago.
We launched it not
Bryson
but yesterday.
saved his life. It's very funny. A lot of you heard this already, but he didn't mention right away that Bryson saved his life. At first, he was like, I don't know. I was like, what do you like? When I was like, I don't know.
He's fun.
He was fun. So that was very fun.
Are you LGBT or something? We're not, but we're flattered. We're flattered. We're flattered.
They are good at singing and
wait, Georgia. Can you guys switch again, please? I preferred it the other way.
What?
Wow. Okay. Hey, came from TikTok, sending love. Guys, we got about 11 minutes on the stream. We've added a new member to our YouTube channel every single day. So help us not break our streak. This will be real sad.
Bess says, my husband sent me the 911 song you did. but I sent it to him 5 days ago. That's blasphemous. You should file for a divorce because he's not listening, and that's one of the 4 horsemen. Let's see. Georgia says, "Why are you guys begrudging the power you gave me?" Georgia should have 1 turn at least, I think. Let's see. Do we know how he saved his life? Yeah, he was it's in the song if you listen to the lyrics again, but he was on a cliff and Bryson threw him a rope.
Oh, his mom messaged me
Really?
on email.
What'd she say?
They said, yeah, he almost fell. It was very scary. It's like, but they were very happy to see the song, and he's going into the MTC to be a Mormon missionary.
Oh, really? So she wasn't offended?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so.
nice.
All right, Psycho, Annie, Aaron, come on, hit that join. Help us keep our streak going.
Let's see. Another day, let's make them swap with Caleb and have Zach and Shay play piano instead. Just have me do it. I can play a few chord progressions. One of them's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's pretty minor.
You want a sad song?
It's pretty minor.
Is that Shakespeare behind you? So fun fact, my mom gave me these pearls for Christmas because she said they've been in our family for like 4 generations. And all my grandmas thought they were real pearls, but turns out they were just fake costume jewelry. Classic woolly mess arounds.
But so it hasn't been in 4 generations, or you've had
No, it has
prop.
Yes, this plastic has been around for generations.
It's melted to the bottom of this glass jar.
These plastic pearls, and you can see they're very discolored.
And they're broken? Oh, they're not on a chain.
No. The chain broke, but plastic lasts forever. The best heirloom you could ever give.
Granola wants us to switch seats again, but just hit that join button. You get to make us uncomfortably switch seats as many times as you want.
These plastic pearls are hundreds of years old. Look at the artifacts before your very eyes.
Saxofuser, hello, I'm such a fan. Y'all rock very much. Thank you, Saxofuser. Hit that join button. Join the community.
Look, Meg Peck says, just went to your show last night. You did so good with the out-of-pocket comments. Thank you. We got a 1-star review, and that kind of broke our heart.
Yeah. They said we were too rough for Provo. Said, don't bring your kids. Don't bring your wife.
Just you. Come alone, brother.
Come alone, brother.
Yeah.
Come alone, brother.
Georgia wants me to bite a pearl. It probably has sepsis in it. So even for Laugh Pass, I'm not willing to risk my life.
I'll bite it for you.
This is back before the vaccine. I don't think those pearls have been vaccinated. I'm scared they have polio.
Granola, how do I join? Great question. Go to improvbroadway.com. Or sorry. Oh, Psycho.
Psycho
the streak continues.
scientist.
The streak continues.
Yes.
Go to our YouTube, Improv Broadway, hit the join button. There's also a link. There's also a link that you can click. It takes you straight to the join.
People are asking what our favorite deli meat is. I'm kind of scared of Boar's Head ever since the listeria outbreaks have been coming through my home.
We have listeria, hysteria.
You can find listeria anywhere.
Tylia Carell, let me help you out.
Listeria, hysteria. It's listeria, hysteria.
You guys should do an 18+ show. We did an 18+ show in Spokane, and we'll release that one sometime later.
What doesn't listeria makes you stronger? What doesn't listeria makes you stronger? Stand a little taller. I don't have listeria in my veins. Ooh, Sriran says, OMG shows my biggest TikTok crush. Privet.
Can you reach the book behind you? Find out if you join our YouTube. Join our YouTube membership.
Y'all should do the cheese song.
All right, our new member, Psycho Scientist 203, said, what's your favorite songs?
Ooh.
Are you talking about improv songs, or are you talking about regular songs? If you're saying regular songs, one of my favorite songs is Pinball Wizard by The Who. It's one of the first songs that I discovered on my own, and I rocked out to it, and it's really good.
Very cool.
It's really good.
Really good.
If you're talking about improv songs, my favorite one is Smoke Up Your Apple Bottom Jeans. Austin, what's up? It's Granola. Hit that join, Austin. Make our dreams come true. Get that blue star by your name and tell us whatever to do. We've been switching chairs. We've been singing up fake history. We've rejected the idea of biting pearls. There's lots of things we can do on the show.
Mm-hmm. What's Granola?
That was his username.
Oh,
From TikTok.
Granola's here. Falcon, come on over so you can see if we can reach.
I joined, but I'd never be able to make come to a show. You mean a live show? Tylia Carell, or a live stream? Because we live stream all the time.
Wonky says, what's your favorite cereal? Mine is Lucky Charms, Wonky. And I'm not just saying that because you're Irish. I really do love Lucky Charms because I can only eat it on my birthday.
And I love Captain Crunch because I love it turning through my mouth. We can tell you to do whatever. Yeah, Brody, you can tell us to do it. Georgia, is an 18+ show the same as a normal show but with more nudity? No, you're allowed to say body parts in 4-letter words.
Zach Brody wants you to wear that Gap hat.
Okay, so be it. She has a tiny noggin and my head is impossibly large. Yeah, live show because I live in Australia. But here's the thing, Ty. One of our goal for this membership, if we get 5,000, then we'll be able to fund our own international tour.
Wait, Wonky Donkey says they don't have Lucky Charms, right? Or is it
In
Captain
Ireland?
Crunch? If you want to go on a trip, look up Lucky Charm commercials. They are kind of a crazy concept. It's like these kids stalking this leprechaun and they're trying to steal. Wait, no, it's the opposite way. It says leprechaun stalking this kid and he's stealing their cereal.
Austin, first off, do you do shows in Minnesota? We haven't, but we'd love to. And that'd be very easy for it. We've done North Carolina, Austin, Portland, Seattle, Boise, Walla Walla, Spokane. So yeah, if so, $5 stinky money. Oh, can you read a page of one of those books behind you, Shay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have you do.
I want to do this one.
Okay.
It's spooky. Wait, do I have to read a full page?
He just said read. Oh yeah, I've got to read a page. So read that one.
Let's see. They got into such a rage that they tore up the trees.
Oh, you got bamboozled.
Gotcha.
Can you make a song about me? I'm blind and have fun with it. I'm cool.
Look at
Okay.
this. This is how whimsical I am. I just found a pressed flower from my book.
That is so shame.
I'm like so whimsical. Look at this. Pressed roses. These are from my high school boyfriend, Misi. And look at me now. I forgot about them. That's how whimsical I am.
Okay, we're gonna sing. Yo, Brody gave us some stinky money.
Stinky money.
Thank you, Brody. All right, to sing to. All right, this is for our new Laugh Pass member, Psycho Scientist, who says they're blind. I really want to know how YouTube works for you. That's really fascinating. You must have some sort of thing. All right, here's a song about Psycho being blind. You ready, Shay?
Okay.
Led into a generate marketing campaign.
I gotta get YouTube Premium.
Is Psycho blind for real?
That's what they say. Can you make a song about it? And they're cool with it, more importantly.
Oh, okay.
They're blind, but more importantly, they're cool with it.
We cannot stop them alone.
2, 3, 4. Monkey Donkey, just so you're aware, they're doing gang science right now. It'll come back around.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Psycho. You may not be able to see Zach, so I'll say what he looks like. Imagine a tall guy but he is only 6 foot.
Hey, what's up, Psycho? It's your boy named Zach. Here's a fun thing I learned about blind people. You don't see black. A lot of people think when you're blind, it's just like closing your eyes, but in fact, it's like trying to see through your elbow. Unless you're legally blind, which means you could see something, but I'm talking about the people with literally no eyes or any perception in the optical nerve. They don't see anything. You're cool with this, right?
Yes.
I think it's like a robotic voice reading it. It's probably better now with AI tools. It's probably way, way better.
Yeah.
Psycho, how was that?
Were Zach's assumptions correct?
Yeah, or tell us more about your blindness
Or tell us anything else.
or anything else you'd like.
You don't have to. We have to do what you want, but you don't have to do what we want. Well, it's about that time.
All right, we kept the streak alive. Let's go through our honorable mentions. Thank you so much, Wonky Donkey. What does she see in you? Oh, what a devastating thing to say to a stranger. Thank you, Wonky Donkey, for the RIP to Popa Smurf. We will miss him. Rest in power, King.
Smurf.
Brody, thank you for the stinky money. Wonky Donkey, thanks for the question on Getaway from Murder. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Colby, for the stinky money. And Wonky Donkey for some more stinky money. And then Georgia. And then Wonky coming for some more stinky money.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And thank you, Psycho, for keeping our streak alive and joining Laugh Pass on YouTube. We're so, so grateful for you. And then Brody for some more stinky money. And of course, Wonky. Oh, the request to, can you send Lucky Charms and Captain Crunch to Ireland? We don't get that. I'll tell you what, Wonky, €6 won't be enough. But if you, what the heck? Brody said $10 so you guys switch shirts. Crazy. Maybe next time with a little bit more planning. But if you want Lucky Charms and you calculate how much it'll be, we'll send it over to you. It's probably cheaper for you just to buy it on eBay, but if you want it from us to ship it from, if you want Utah's Captain Crunch, we're happy to do that. All right, for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. All 316 of you, what are you doing? Head over to our YouTube, Improv Broadway. Make sure you join our YouTube membership today. We're doing some really cool stuff. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, TikTok. Bye. And goodbye. Goodbye.